got to face off this extra chunk of material and chamfer the corners on the back side, and I milled this cavity. Basically, I drew this pocket in the CAM software so that I could flip the part over and stick it in the vise here like this, in these old soft jaws that I dug up off my rack there. I'm going to change the part in this vise, this part to the next part, which is actually going to be this part. You see, I put a part here to balance the force on this vise, and I just wanted to demonstrate something here. This I zeroed this indicator out on the jaw, the moving jaw of the vise on this end. I'm going to take the part out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to intentionally, if I can do this, I'm going to put the new part in. I'm milling this pocket in here and drilling these two holes, but these holes are too close to the side. I'm sticking this parallel in here just to set the part on, but I have to pull it out of there because of course the drill will hit the parallel. But just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to stick the next part in here, and then I'm going to tighten the vise down. Remember I zeroed that indicator. These parts are both the same thickness, by the way. Let me tighten it as much as I was tightening it. Okay, now you see that that's deflected the indicator beyond the 0 point over 11 thousandths of an inch. So that means the vise jaw is cocked to exaggerate it like this. So actually this part is only being pinched on this end of the part. And this is important. Let me stick the other part in there and let's see the way it looks. Now these parts are pretty close to the same thickness. I'm not saying they're perfect, but they're within a few thousandths, a thousandth or so of being the same thickness. So let me do it the way it should be done. So first I got to stick the part I already machined. I'm going to stick it in here and put it over to this side of the vise, somewhere like that. It doesn't have to be in there perfect because we're just worried about the thickness, of course. I'm going to stick the parallel back in here. my next part in here. Let's see where the vise comes out to be. Okay. I tightened it about the same tightness I had before. Maybe I don't know, it's as tight as I could get it, because I don't want, when I take this parallel out of here, I don't want that part to move in the vise when I'm doing my machine work. But you see the indicator is only 1/1000th of an inch deep into the 0 point now, beyond the 0 point. Now that part might have been 1/1000th of an inch thinner than the other part. I'd have to mic them to be sure, but you see the difference though. The other time it was way over here. So now the part is more evenly distributed, the force of the vise on the part. This is important with these Kirk type vices. There is nothing, there's clearance in the jaw. It rides in the center of this slot. Here, if you see what I'm pointing at. In this, you know, of course the tracks are in the center of this slot, and there's a part that projects down into the center, and that controls the vise jaw this way, the racking of the jaw, if you will. But it has clearance on it, and they don't make it a real tight fit. So if you're clamping parts off center in your vise like this, off to one side, I see a lot of people do this on YouTube videos, and they clamp the parts on the edge of the jaws, and that's fine if you're not taking heavy loads, but you're racking this rear jaw on these Kirk type vices when you do that, so that you're only getting a kind of a wedge contact on this part, and it's really pinching it really in this corner, and this part out here could move on you if you clamp it this way. It's better to have something in the other side of the jaws, like I have over here. I put the other part in here, or something of equal thickness to the part you're clamping on, or you can even use an adjustable thing like some screw, you know, screw in a nut type of thing, and put it in here. I've done that before in the past when I've had the jaws open further, like some tie down studs or something like that. And you want to make sure that your rear jaw stays parallel to your work. Very important if you don't want that part to move in the vise.